Yo, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy Gento, back with some more NBA 2K17 news and info as promised. If you're new to the channel, I highly suggest you slap that subscribe button because we're going to start dropping bombs when it comes to this NBA 2K17 news. And if you're really enjoying this as a series, the official ratings and screenshots, slap that like button. I don't think we're going to hit what we hit last episode, but it does show you guys support the series. But take a look at this. There's a ton of screenshots and ratings of guys, and feel free to leave your comments down below. In particular though, there's four guys I want to take some time out to talk and give my thoughts on. And let's start with Kristaps Porzingis. He's rated 80 in NBA 2K17. In my opinion, that's definitely too low. Honestly, Porzingis, I would say at least, maybe at minimum 82, 83, maybe in that range, but an 80? If I'm not mistaken, his dynamic card ended at an 80, and I honestly thought after seeing Karl-Anthony Towns rated an 88, I thought 2K was going to show love to the big men. There's still no word on whether they're going to show love with the legend rating or how they're doing it, but I honestly think that Porzingis should have been at least. His moments card was an 81, so I thought at the end of the season, I thought he would at least be an 82 at least. Next, Drummond, 87 overall in NBA 2K17. This card right here versus Karl-Anthony Towns, there was a ton of controversy down in the comments. A lot of people were trying to say that Cat didn't deserve his 88. Because if you look at Drummond, he's only an 87. That one overall does matter, but if you look at the two side by side, I would say that Karl-Anthony Towns, in my opinion, he deserves the 88 in comparison, because if you just look at the two cards based on what they can do, right off the bat, Cat, he has the upper hand with that three ball, with his jump shot. You look at Drummond, is Drummond a great free throw shooter? Not really. Can Drummond just pull up from mid at will deep twos? Not really. So that alone should be enough to just favor Karl-Anthony Towns. 87 is definitely a high overall, so that's not bad at all. Oh, and as a side note, Drummond did have a dynamic card in my team at an 89. So it's kind of funny how he ended the season at an 89 in my team, yet when they did the ratings in 2K17, he's an 87. Huh. Next, let's talk about the highest paid player in NBA history. We gotta talk about the $100 million man, Mike Conley. For all that money, Mike Conley will be an 85 overall in NBA 2K17. I agree with this because you know what you're going to get out of Mike Conley. He's always in that range, 84, 85, 83, 84, 85, sometimes 86. He's always in that range. You know exactly what you're going to get out of Mike Conley. Last but not least, now this might cause some controversy too, Isaiah Thomas. How many of you guys watched Isaiah Thomas ball in the playoffs versus the Hawks? That alone, I'm not sure if 2K looked or used the playoffs when they did these, because that would kind of be unbalanced and unfair for the guys that didn't make it to the playoffs. But in 85, that makes Isaiah Thomas on the same level as Mike Conley. That I don't really agree with. For Isaiah Thomas, for what it's worth, I would give him an 87, at least an 87, maybe an 86. But those small little increments, it does matter when you look at the stats. So it's going to be interesting to get a full breakdown of these stats once they come out. As always, guys, I am very curious to hear what you guys got to say about these ratings. Do you agree with these? Maybe there's some guys that showed up on the screen that we didn't even get a chance to talk about. Maybe somebody like Joel Embiid with a 77 overall, no NBA games played. Or it could be somebody else, D'Angelo Russell with the 79 overall. It could be anybody. I'm curious to hear what you guys have to say about these ratings. And as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did and you're ready for some more NBA 2K17 news and info, slap that like button for your boy Gento. Subscribe if you're new. Thanks for watching.